So let's break the little vacation here for a minute. This is from the Kabbalistic website that I monitor. So here, now I'm going to get validation that I'm right about this stuff. If you look, the earthquake and the flood, according to the Zohar, there are two Malkuts, two staging vessels for the light within the schematic of the tree of life. One is at the end of the first four, or upper expansions of the second end at the bottom of blah blah blah. Okay, they're talking about two different parts of this tree of creation, according to the same section. Blah blah. Shabbat are 2,000 cubics, which Zohar attributes to the Hebrew article et. Interesting, huh? Now, as explored in the divine calendar and repeatedly in articles that happened in the Bible or in the history of Israel, whose dates can't easily be shown or be interconnected to each other and to both Hebrew and Western calendars. On May 18th or 19th, now here it is, C 363. Israel experienced two of its most devastating earthquakes, which is numerically odd that 363 is the value of the Messiah, their Messiah. Nothing happens below that doesn't above spiritually first. That's because everything comes from the other side here first. Nevertheless, a powerful earthquake can be brought of a tremendous judgment from below. Okay, so now you're talking about a judgment from below, which would be what? If it comes from above, if it's from below, what would that be? Okay, so here's the numbers 363. I've been yelling this shit out for freaking years now. Adding together the judgment from above and the judgment from below, we get a whole lot of judgment. But 363 equals 2019, the year prophesied for the new beginning. And it just goes on, blah, 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 blah. But what's interesting is here, it says there are 5 final Hebrew letters associated with both judgment and the final days, and also the time of Moshiach, which he puts B and H. I don't know if you can see this. Let me roll it up here. Right there. He puts B and H will be the new beginning. Well, B and H, that's Binah. And we all know what that is. See, when I put shit out like this, I love to see these assholes try and copy this stuff. And I'm not talking about the guys that are writing this. I'm talking about all the people that take my work, my original thought piece and stuff together, and then they try and make their own videos off the pictures that I pulled or whatever. So if I don't post any pictures with an explanation, they can't take it and add or delete to it to try and make their own video. Okay? My point here is, if you see the 363, that's the code. It's 363, 369, and 963. It's a sine wave. Okay, this guy's doing a bunch of Kabbalistic mathematics and stuff. But whatever, I'm right about this because I've been screaming those numbers for how long now? All the news is made up of those numbers. And if we look here, I don't know if I can get it up in there, Kabbalah Secrets, notice it's in purple and pink. So this energy that's creating this reality that we're seeing is coming from somewhere else. It's thought form. It's thought energy that's trying to create a reality. But it's atomic in the nature of it. It would have to be to create a reality here because you'd have to be coming from a higher dimension into the third dimension, and it would have to take on a physical form. So therefore, you would have to go atomic at that point. So, here, even the guys in the Kabbalah are now saying, oh, it's 363. Are you fucking kidding me? For fuck's sake, watch the news. I mean, for fuck's sake, you guys are the guys that make it. Instantly, I'm right about this stuff. I have been all along. I don't know how. And maybe not to the knowledge that a lot of people that are directly involved, but I can see enough to know that we're definitely getting jerked around here. Now get a load of this. I'll show you how bizarre this is. I bought a TV from this guy. I just moved into a townhouse. I asked the guy, do you have anything else? I need some furniture and stuff. He says, I got a bedroom set. I said, well, send me a picture. He sends me this. I mean, what are the odds that this dude would have a headboard that would have X's in it and a yellow and purple behind it? That's how bizarre this shit is. This is the kind of shit that I deal with every day. 2 days ago, I had to take down a 70-foot dead oak. And my boss comes to work wearing these same colors. Now, I know he's affiliated, whatever. As far as I'm concerned, he's a fair guy. He pays me. He doesn't fuck me. He doesn't ride me like I'm an animal and beat me to death working. He's very fair. But the bottom line is he comes wearing these and he sends me up this dead tree and I'm thinking, fuck, okay, is this the day I'm going to get whacked or something? These are not normal colors to be wearing. And this is just, for fuck's sake, something is saying something to me. Okay? Because I'm trying to figure out why that guy has those colors behind him. What are they? That's a dresser, obviously, that's mirrored in the front. But I mean, that's some thought projecting. How do I put it? It's projecting. It's trying to talk, whatever this thing is, because there's just no. First of all, this doesn't make any sense. Look at the picture. How can the door be at an angle like that, yet this be standing up straight? See, this is what I'm saying. This is thought form. Because if the door is at this angle, in reality, the door should slam closed, right? But it isn't. So you're going to tell me that this wall is actually leaning backwards and to keep these things from falling over? You see what I mean? The door should be up and down like this. It's not. It's at an angle. Okay? It's at an angle. There's no way that this could be at a different angle than the door. And these colors, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Shit is so fucking bizarre. I deal with it all the time. I mean, what are the odds that this guy has this headboard that looks like this, and behind it, he has these two colors, and everything is askew in the picture. This is the picture he sent me from his phone. So somehow something is pushing its way into this reality, and I'm seeing it, and now you're seeing it. This stuff doesn't freak me out. I mean, obviously there's a message that's being given here. I know it's up to me to try and decode it, but you can clearly see those are a bunch of fucking X's, and we know what those colors are. So, and we know that there's no way that this headboard could be like this and the door be at this angle. Everything has to be level in the room for it not to fall over. You follow me? So this is all very weird shit, but I guess that's what happens when you start digging for the truth.